What up? It's your boy Chad back with another video. Back on Angel Time. I want to first ask you guys to get the like button on the way into the video. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. Alright, so let's get it. If you guys are going to title the video, your boy is doing another reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to Dr. Trish Lee's video, How Corn Affects Loyalty and Real Intimacy. And let me first leave a disclaimer because I don't know what it is with you internet dudes nowadays, man. When I make my reaction videos, you guys say, why do I talk so much? And why am I always stopping the video? Listen, this is a reaction video, not a listening party. Like, you're clicking on my video to hear my reaction for the video, right? Right? Yes, this is a reaction video. If you guys want to watch the full video without my reaction, I always leave the video in the description box, and I always tag the content creator who I'm reacting to. So I don't even know why I have to say this, but like I said, it's a lot of weird internet dudes nowadays just trying to be difficult just to be difficult, man. But whatever. Let's get to this video, man. So yeah, I'm going to be reacting to Dr. Trish Lee's video, How Corno Affects Loyalty and Real Intimacy and all that good jazz, man. I'm sorry about that, man, but I just had to let that go, man, because there's some weirdos out there on the internet just try to be difficult and all that. And these are men too. These are not women. These are men saying this, man. But whatever, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, I want to react to this video, man, and all that good jazz, man. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
Does porn use disrupt loyalty in relationships? I'm Dr. Trish Lee, cognitive neuroscientist, porn disrupting relationships.
Yep.
No FAP leads to more loyalty in relationships.
Yeah,
Agreeers, please step forward. I'm hearing a lot of chuckles.
I agree. Yeah.
This is fun.
You know what I'm going to say? The science shows that there is a 50% increase in heated breakups and divorce when porn's in the mix.
Yeah.
The science answers it for us. But I've also worked personally with thousands of people. I've helped millions of people step away from porn. The number one reason that they want to leave porn behind is the loss of their relationship.
Yeah.
Many times that loss of the relationship is because of ED. It's not me using hyperbole.
Yep.
This is real. The one female porn performer, when I contended that people who consume porn together, because she was saying that people can use porn together to spice up their sex life, and she actually contended that it's sex education for people with developmental disabilities like autism, which I had to stop her on that one. We can revisit this in a second, but that she contended that when people watch porn together, it's actually healthy for them. And I offered the notion that that's like two alcoholics who keep getting their drink on together. So
Yeah, like, and first I want to stop right there because yes, like I remember it was this girl, and I talked about her in previous videos. Like, she was already insecure within herself and all that type of stuff, man. And me and her used to watch Corno together, and I used to get, and it's not to talk about my business or anything like that, man, but yes, man, there was this one Corno star that we used to always watch together, man, and she used to have me turned up to the point where every time I used to watch her, like, I used to imitate everything I used to do with her on the set girl and all that type of stuff, man. And she got so jealous at one point where, like, she started becoming abusive. She started yelling at me and all that type of stuff because I took more liking into the Corno star than I took to her at the end of the day, man. And then, like I was saying earlier, like, she already had a insecurity within herself anyway. Like, she wasn't not very beautiful, I would say, anyway, man. So yeah, but to the point, yes, like that, I'll tell you guys all the time, that Corno messes with your mind, body, and soul and all that type of stuff, man. Like I said, if you're dealing with an insecure woman, or even if you're a woman watching this and you're dealing with an insecure man, it's going to lead you down the path of destruction, man. A lot of that Corno is fake. A lot of the scenes is fake. A lot of the Corno stars take all of these pills to make them go longer than they would usually go at the end of the day. Like I said, a lot of this Corno is going to lead you guys down to the path of destruction. And if you're watching this with your partner, man, like, you're going to miss out on a lot of intimacy and everything because you're comparing yourself to a fake reality. You're comparing yourself to what a Corno star is, what two Corno stars is doing to each other at the end of the day, which is going to lead you down the path of destruction, man. So you guys cut off that Corno. It's only going to lead you down the path of destruction, man. So let's keep going.
Being with a partner and like us watching porn together, like that, you compare that to us being two alcoholics.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Just
I
we
just
want to
disagree
spice
with
it
that.
up a little. We just want to watch other
Yeah, because
people have
it's
sex.
it's still objectification. Like if you're watching other people have sex, you are no longer having a sexual experience.
An intimate
in and of
moment,
itself.
yeah.
Like it takes you out of the present.
Yeah.
And it puts you into fantasy.
Yes.
Fantasy is hypersexualized, which means in your experience with your partner, you're looking for level 15 dopamine instead of the happiness trifecta.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe they're having fun for that instant gratification and escapism and release, all the things that porn does. But long term, that's not serving their health, physical, mental, emotional, social, relational,
Yeah.
and it is a very unhealthy practice
Yeah.
to alcoholics. She was a little miffed at me for that contention, but it's true. In alcoholism, those two people would be going to the bottle to regulate themselves from outside of
Exactly.
themselves. The same thing happens in porn. If
Yeah.
you have to go to porn, you're looking for the dopamine hit.
Yeah.
It's linked to sex. That's just what your brain got linked to. Linked to sex instead of to alcohol. Alcohol, substance abuse. Porn is a behavioral abuse. Compulsion.
And I want to stop right there because I said this in the previous video, man. Like, dopamine just reads dopamine at the end of the day. It don't matter what your choice of drugs is, whether that be alcohol, whether that be fapping, whether that be fornicating, whether that be drinking, whether that be smoking, whether that be whatever, man. Like, dopamine, it just reads your body as dopamine at the end of the day, man. So this is crazy to hear, like, how, and I like the way she does this, man, how she likes to compare things to, like, she uses metaphor to compare a lot of things nowadays, man, which is crazy, man. But yes, man, your body just reads that dopamine at the end of the day, man. So we out there watching porno, it's only going to lead you down the path of destruction, man. So let's keep going, man.
Analogy is a very good one. So she's like, "Are you saying we're two alcoholics?" And I'm like,
Yes.
That is what I'm saying. It's probably the strongest.
Matter of fact, you two crackheads. Let's go. Let's go worse than that, man. You guys are two dope addicts and all that type of stuff, man. Like I said, dopamine is dopamine. The body just reads it as dopamine. It doesn't care what source you're getting it from. It's just dopamine at the end of the day, man. So let's keep going.
Intention I made, which I don't even know why. But she wanted to say that people can use porn together in a healthy way. They can't. We know that porn disrupts relationships. And I also said that's a very small percentage of people. And the women who watch porn with their partners when they're younger, as they grow older and they improve their emotional intelligence, they realize they were doing that to please their partner,
Exactly.
not because they enjoyed it. We
Yeah.
know this. That led to another conversation with female porn performer who contended that when she was younger, she might have been, she thought of it as jealous, but she might have not wanted her boyfriends at the time to watch porn because she thought she had lower self-esteem back then.
Like I said, when I was younger, like a teenager, I was really insecure, and I couldn't handle the fact that like any of my partners thought that someone else was attractive, because I had like really deep-seated issues, and I worked through those.
And that now she's
Yeah.
okay with her boyfriend watching porn because she feels okay about herself. What she doesn't understand is that, and she's in her late 20s, so what she doesn't understand is that perhaps as she became hypersexualized and
Yeah,
entered into the industry.
I want to stop right there because the scriptures is coming to my head. I think that's Jeremiah 3:1, where it says that adulterous woman becomes undefiled, man. So like I said, and it's crazy how she's interviewing a female porno star, man. And like I said, man, like a woman, and this is why the scriptures tell you to marry virgin women at the end of the day. I know that's going to be hard for us men, like especially nowadays, man, but there's a reason why God ordained us to marry virgin women, because like I said, the scriptures say a woman becomes defiled, man, when she's out there sexually active and all that type of stuff, especially when she's one of those porno star women, when she have all these soul ties, when she has all these emotional stuff coming at her and all that type of stuff, man. She is gone. She is gone, man. What they say, you can never turn back a good once a girl's gone bad, she can never turn good or something like that, man. Yeah, so yeah, man, like these porno star women or these hyper over sexualized women, man, they are gone in their mind, body and soul and all that type of stuff. This is not to say that they can't come back or anything like that. Anybody can come back and all that type of stuff, man. But for the majority, man, if she's been experienced, and if you guys know what I'm trying to say when I mean experience, like yeah, if she's experienced, man, like she is gone, man. Like scriptures say, man, she's defiled and all that type of stuff, man. So let's keep going.
And now she's swimming around in the water in the goldfish bowl. She's desensitized
Yeah.
to the fact that in a healthy relationship,
Yeah.
people don't want their partners to view other people in a sexual way and to get all that dopamine.
Yeah.
Plus, An emotionally healthy person who's educated, inspired, and empowered realizes that those are the seeds of addiction that would pull their partner away from them. That's why trust breaks down. Betrayal trauma is very real. That porn performer was actually saying she had become less emotionally intelligent over time.
See?
Without really realizing it. She thought she was saying she had increased self-esteem.
She's defiled.
And again, I was trying to stay grounded and not argue every point, which maybe would have been more entertaining. But that's not true. I work with partners in my program called Sanity After Betrayal. I've seen betrayal trauma in the brain. I've seen it healed. I can see how the brain improves as the person's partner is tending to their porn addiction recovery, and then the mostly women tend to their own emotional intelligence improvement, and then people are able to come together and to trust themselves.
And this is another reason why I like Dr. Trish Lee, because she's logical. Like, she's not emotional, even though she's a woman and women tend to be more emotional, man. She's a doctor that's actually logical, man. She has understanding, because like she said, she could have easily went back and forth with the woman and just, it would have probably been a viral video like we always see all the time, or you see online when these women go back and forth with each other, start calling each other names and say this and say that, man. But she's more logical and all that type of stuff, man. So salutes to Dr. Trish Lee, man, for being logically, being stoic, and having understanding on all things, man. So let's keep going.
First and foremost, and then each other in the journey of recovery. In the conversation, the porn performer said that they reach out to their clients and they give their clients advice. She kept saying she was in the mental health field. I'm not quite sure what that means.
A lot of men come to me with confidence issues. They're like, I just had someone last week saying, like, give me your top 3 tips on confidence. Whatever came.
First of all, what type of man is going to ask woman for confidence and all that type of stuff? Weak men that's not in control over their sexual desires and all that type of stuff, man. What do you like? Why are you asking a woman about your confidence as a man now? Like, what is wrong with you? And this is a state of a lot of these men that are in the world nowadays, man. And all that comes when you're out there fapping, fornicating, giving into sexual immorality and all that type of stuff, man. You're not going to be a man. You're not going to be a true manly man with testosterone where you're out there dibbling and dabbling and all that type of stuff, man. Why are you asking a woman asking a corn star at that also? What is wrong with the men out there nowadays, man? Like I said, this corn is really damaging you guys, man. So let's keep going.
I typed it out and I was like, you do with that as you wish, and I know it's not my responsibility to like be their therapist.
Well, that's where the dopamine dependency comes in, because they are linked to you.
To you.
I don't want anybody
Soul
getting
ties.
mental health advice from a person who is scientifically shown to likely be dysregulated. And the reason I say scientifically shown is there are studies that show that porn performers have higher levels of mental health challenges as they go into the industry. They have much earlier exposure to porn and early.
Yeah, let me stop right there, because I see a lot of adult film stars who commit that have all types of drug problems, that have all types of, like, they have no intimacy in their relationships. They cannot have a healthy relationship or anything, man. Like, yeah, you see a lot of porno stars commit and all that type of stuff, man. Be going through a lot of things, and especially with the women nowadays, man. Like, look at and I hate to have to bring this content creator up, man. Look at the girl, Mia Khalifa, man. Like, she's been married, 3 times? Her divorce is, like, she get married and divorced within a 2-year marking period and all that type of stuff, man. She be dealing with a lot of stuff, man. No man can really, can really handle that at the end of the day. How can you, as a man, how can you marry somebody and then, like, knowing that what she's been doing, man, knowing that you could go online and watch her have sex with somebody else and all that type of stuff? How can you handle that as a man, man? And like I said, when I was dibbling and dabbling with porno, especially when I was younger, like, my dream was to marry a corn star and all that type of stuff, man. I had no wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But now, hell no. Like, why would I want to watch? Like I said, I can go online and watch somebody going to pound town on my wife. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that at all, man. Like I was saying earlier, man, that's why the scriptures say we supposed to be marrying virgin women at the end of the day, man. So let's keep going, man. It's crazy.
Sexual experiences. The one performer said that she was sexually active before 5th grade. We know that there's financial insecurity, which is why they go into the profession, that they're exposed to poor mental health environments, and many of them have sexual abuse. We know that these are people that I don't want other people taking advice from.
Yeah.
You need to take advice from people who are educated,
Exactly.
wired, and empowered in the thing that you need advice on, not a porn performer. If you're going to porn performers for advice, whatever kind of advice you need, go to that professional. You need nutritional advice, go to a dietitian or a
Exactly.
nutritionist. You need porn addiction recovery advice, come here. You need fashion advice, go to a fashion person. Don't go to a porn performer who likely is using
Going
a
to lead you down the
hypersexualized
path of
context.
destruction.
Now, one example they gave was helping people who are autistic.
I have a lot of like functioning autistic people and stuff like that on my page who are just way too scared to get out there in public. They're hardly functioning on their own, and this is something that they can finally get their first like sexual experience with a woman. And I talk to them. It's a beneficial relationship, and I guess it just depends on how you perceive that, if it's negative or positive. For me, I perceive it as a positive thing for them.
I've worked with people on the autistic spectrum
Demons, man.
my whole professional life, which is about 30 years now. People who are on the autistic spectrum should not be hypersexualized. They need help.
Yeah.
If they get into a relationship, we know they need help with social skills and intimacy in and of itself. And then with the proper resources, they can learn to build healthy sexuality. Food for thought is, when we're talking about, does porn disrupt loyalty in relationships? Absolutely. All
yes.
relationships. Relationships of all kinds. If you have had issues with porn addiction and you are feeling these aspects in your life, I don't need to explain it to you. But for those who don't know what I'm talking about, this rabbit hole, this downward spiral,
It's gonna
it
lead
can
you down the
lead
path
that
of destruction.
narcissistic bubble of
Yep.
looking for dopamine. It can lead people to cheat on their partners. I've
Yep.
had multiple people, one person in particular, on a consultation, threw up because of what he had done while in the bubble, and his family was destroyed. There was no going back. When
Crazy,
people
man.
wake up from the bubble, the number one thing they wish is they could turn back time.
Yeah.
You can't turn back time, my friend. All you can do is start right now. All right, let's
Yeah.
get to the next prompt. Porn.
All right, so that wraps up the video right there, man. Like I said in the beginning, man, I'll leave all her information in the description box for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz, man. So if I talk too much over this video, I left it in the description box so you could watch it without my commentary. Okay, man. But yeah, man, to the point, man. Yes, man, as you guys know, porno is destroying a lot of people out there. Like, my life was destroyed because of porno, and this is also something that wasn't mentioned in this video, man. There were plenty of times, like, I cheated on girls, man, that I didn't get satisfaction from, you know, that type of stuff. Like I was saying about the girl earlier, it was at one point, man, where I can only get off in one position at the end of the day. And when I used to put her in that position, she used to always get mad at me. She used to always, because she felt like she wasn't beautiful. She was already insecure within herself, and she felt like she wasn't beautiful and all that type of stuff, man. And like I said, it wasn't due to her, it was just due to me, because like I said, I used to always watch porno, and I used to always get over to a certain position, man, and that was my thing at the end of the day, man. And it ruined that relationship with me and her, you know, that type of stuff, man. Then not to mention, like I was saying, porno affects your mind, body, and soul. Like, there were plenty of times, man, where I should have chose the right woman, but I went for the woman with the porno look, with the more exotic look, and all that type of stuff, man. Women that would lead me down the path of destruction, all that type of stuff, man, which was a crazy thing. And yes, man, when you out there dibbling, dabbling with porno, you're not thinking rational. You're thinking with your little head, and you're not thinking with your big head, and it will ultimately lead you down the path of destruction, man, which I don't want you for you guys. And that's why I want you guys to get off the porno, man, get off the fapping, get off the fornicating outside of marriage, come back to the Heavenly Father, man. You can be free from this at the end of the day. Like I was saying earlier, like anything, if I can do it, you guys can do it, man. I was addicted with the porno 20 years out of my life, man, from 2002 up until 2022, man. So if I can do it, you guys can do it, and all that good jazz, man. So hopefully this video was edifying for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this video and all that good jazz, man. So like, comment, subscribe, share my video out to everybody. First, do right the Most High. Thinking on Angel Time.